So yeah, let's move on. First of all, I want to say that I really appreciate my friend's help. His name is Artem, and he is on his way right now to become a master of Tantra, and he helped me so much, so easily. It was really easy for him, but really hard for me to understand. So this is the difference between what millions of people on YouTube doing, explaining to do, and so on. They offer you the way of pushing yourself. They offer you to do something that you would never do if you are not connected to result. You just won't do this. No one would visit gym. Okay, I won't say no one. I won't. And ask yourself, would you do what you are currently doing or used to do in your past for losing weight and getting really good body shape, if you are not attached to the result, if you know that it won't work for body weight and for physical shape? And this is the reason why we have so many struggles, why I had so many struggles on my way to the good shape. I was really fed up with my obesity. I was really fat and I felt bad. I smoked a lot. I drank a lot of alcohol and I felt really bad. So once I was fed up with this way of life, I was ready for changes, and I did it a couple times. So I had these periods in my life where I took really huge speed, and on a short long distance, like 6 months, I did a lot. I trained like a professional sportsman, and it works. It definitely works. If you need fast results, that's about it. But you pay for that, pushing yourself on something you would never do if you are not connected with the result. So what I offer you right now, I don't offer it. I offer it if you want to choose it. If you want to choose something else, only if what I'm saying resonates to you. Because I did both things, and this second way works for me in a long-term, relating to long-term periods of life, probably the whole life. I hope so. That's the main idea. So what I'm trying to do, I have to make the process comfortable and pleasurable. So what I did, for the very first year, I told myself I will do so much amount of physical training that I won't wait for result. Result will come in 1 year, but it will be no noticeable result in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and even 6 months, and probably even 8 months. I will maybe see something in 10, 11, 12 months. But what I'm going to do, I will do my very small, tiny physical activity every day. I make it everyday practice. So what I started with 10 push-ups. 10 push-ups is nothing for me. It takes 30 seconds, less than 1 minute for me to do it. And that was my everyday activity. Very simple. And if I do, so during the year, I I did probably like 4,000 push-ups, which is nothing. If you have this experience, or you ask person who understand that 4,000 push-ups is nothing, if you do it during 1 month, probably you won't have any noticeable result, and maybe even you will feel bad because just because it's out of the balance. You don't want to have some of your muscles very tensed and some other very weak, and in a short term amount of time, this thing just doesn't work. But what worked for me is I did that for 1 year, every day, no matter what, no excuses, no exceptions. That's what I did. And in 1 year, my friends started to ask me, what do I do so I look better? And that was my first result. If I don't expect fast results, and if I tell myself that result will be, but in 1 year, it definitely will be, I will have it. But just if I do these training sessions for 365 days in a row. And after this 1 year, what another thing I got is I felt a lot of pleasure that training session now is a huge part of my life, of my everyday life. I just got used to it. I started to love it because it's my beloved routine, and it just helped me to live, because what I did as well is I put I made this body training, I did it as awareness practice. So for me, it was the thing where I remind myself what awareness is. I did push-ups and I scanned my body. I tried to do as good push-ups as possible. So with a very good culture of movement, where I stress everything that should be stressed, as well as it should, as much as it should be stressed, and all other muscles that are not involved, I try to relax it. So I learned myself what efficiency is, and what awareness is, and how my body feels, and stuff like that. And I also input there an idea. I had really tough moment in my life where I lost my business, and it was really tough moment, not connected with money but with everything. I'm immigrant, I live in the US, I have family, and I used to have really good life and earn good money, but that moment I felt that I fell on the floor of life, and I hit myself, and maybe I'm traumatized, and so on. So what I did that push-ups at the feeling of overcoming gravity, of overcoming my fears, of overcoming hard life obstacles. And in 1 year, I felt that I input almost nothing, because it's very easy if you to make something for 30 seconds. It's very easy. It was the fact that I did my everyday daily physical activity became my source of dopamine. I did that. It's easy. I did that, and I feel good just because I did that. And the easier it is, the better. So For the very beginning, short is a good thing, because you expect just to get into that moment where you do the action and you are aware at what you are doing. You remember the whole thing, that this is a way of 365 steps, and now you did another step, and now you learn, you teach yourself that step by step, with a small tiny step, you can achieve anything you want. That's what it is, step by step, and these steps are very small, and in 365 steps you will see a very good result. This is what this practice is about, and how I got really good result out of that. I never push myself if I don't want to do anything more than minimum amount of physical activity, which is 30 seconds or maybe 1 minute, like nothing very fancy. But if I feel that I'm in good shape right now, I'm in a good mood right now, and you know, this thing can happen everywhere. So I did my physical activity everywhere. I don't go to gym for that. I can sit in the restaurant. I can stay with my friends in the park, and I can be everywhere doing job. If I feel that I want to do something more than my minimum amount, I do this only if I take pleasure out of it, and only until I take pleasure out of it. So I stop immediately if I feel that it's not pleasure anymore. And sometimes these episodes are more often, sometimes it's very rare. Both of these things are good, and it's just a way to teach yourself that when you have energy, you do as much as you can, and when you don't have energy, you just have minimum amount, and you're still taking energy out of it. So it's no way you're not moving forward. You either move fast or you move slow, but you keep moving. And you know that in 365 days you will get what you want, your perfect body for your perfect lifestyle. Because another thing that I want to mention is, don't think about your body shape. Don't think about your body shape. It's never about how you think your body might look, because your body is much wider than part of your body called brain, with your mind inside of that. Your mind is a product of comparison with all other people, and maybe you think that this part is hanging and it's not, it doesn't look very good, but your body could have absolutely other purpose for that thing, and it's useful for your current lifestyle. So what we are creating here is we creating new lifestyle, and this new lifestyle, your new body will perfectly fit your new lifestyle. Because the real truth that you have to understand at the very beginning, on if you feel that the path that I give you here is yours, it's not for everyone. And some people just don't need that. If you don't need that, you don't watch this video and it doesn't resonate with you. But if it resonates with you, so first thing you have to understand is your body perfectly fits your lifestyle all the time. And first thing you have to change is your lifestyle. You have to do that physical activity that you are ready to do for the rest of your life. And if for the moment you're ready to do only 30 seconds every day, you do just 30 seconds. And this small amount of everyday physical activity will change your body in future, because it will be a part of your regular lifestyle, of your regular routine. And from this small part, as a, I forget the word for, the seed. In future, if you need that, from this seed you will grow a nice plant, and then you will do maybe 2 minutes or maybe 5 minutes. For now, my minimum is just 5 minutes a day. That's my minimum. And it is very easy for me. What is 5 minutes? 5 minutes is nothing, but now my weight is 65 pounds less than it was before, and my body, I feel really good with my body. My lifestyle changed dramatically. I do a lot of different types of physical activities. I do hikes, I swim, I do camping, I do trampoline, I do mountain climbing, I do bicycling. I just live very active life, and I just don't need to train more, because this amount of training sessions let me feel like, now I'm 35 and I feel like this is the best shape, physical shape in my entire life. And that was the way of pleasure. You just have to make it pleasurable. And I made it pleasurable. I avoid any pain and any struggles at any chance. No pain, no struggles. You just, once you feel that, you stop it. Other than if this is your everyday minimum. And next thing is how I eat. I eat everything, and I avoid any restrictions, and I avoid any overeating. So I just try to balance everything. I can eat at night, I can eat sweets, I can drink alcohol. I just don't do this very often, because this everyday practice, as I input so much energy of focus on that, it's easy for me to just listen to what I want. If I feel that I want to eat this thing, I eat this thing, and I don't have bad food or good food. If I want food, and if I truly enjoy it, if I don't feel that this thing is bad, I can eat it. But if doesn't matter who told me that, if I think that this food is bad for me, at least a little bit, I understand that this food is bad for me, and I don't eat it. So that's mostly everything about food. So guys, if you feel that you resonate with this approach, and you maybe want to do the same as I did, and maybe you want somehow to exchange energy with me, feel free to comment, to ask me something. I'm really open to that, because I'm solving here my some of my issues here, and speaking English and speaking with people from all over the world, with like-minded people, is just my everyday practice. I do this with food, I do this with physical activity, I do it with music, I play flute like that, so now I YouTube like that. So I'm really open to any energy exchange, and encourage you to do this, because I try to create value. That's what I'm doing here. Thank you so much, and see you.